Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Elocke. It's your boy Erick, and today we have NewJeans again. We have their newest MV for Cookie, and then we have their Be Original performance video for Attention. Sometimes the Be Original, the 4Ks get blocked, and then sometimes I can lift them, sometimes I can't. So hopefully that doesn't get blocked in here, but we're definitely gonna look at both of those. They've caught my interest musically. They sound very refreshing musically. I kind of like where they're going with them sound wise. I've only heard Attention. So this is going to be interesting. I know that this song has a lot of controversy over it because a lot of people have been sending me, what do I think of this? What's my thoughts? So, I don't know if they'll have the lyrics on here. But if they don't, then I'll just go look up the lyrics after. But they said the lyrics and the innuendos, I guess, are kind of suggestive. But then I've heard that, there are mistranslations. So I guess let's just get into it. Again, it's all musical for me. That's where my mind goes. It's all musical first. Music, choreography, styling. That's what I'm thinking about, and then everything else follows after. So let's get into Cookie. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And NewJeans with Cookie. This beat. Their voices sound really good on this beat. These lyrics are a little... Hey, get light on the feed. What you say? Hey. Who is this? That's okay. That's another thing that I'm trying real hard to do. I've only seen them once with Attention, but they legitimately, it is hard. I know they don't look anything alike, but if you don't really know them, it's hard. And y'all know I do a good job at picking people apart for the most part, like right away. It's hard for me to pick them apart. I think maybe it's just because they're all so young. But I think that the way that they pick this group, they do have similar features, and they all have dark hair, which I love. But, unless they're going to keep some of them with bangs and, for a while and all that type of stuff, I can't really, it's hard for me to put names to faces right now. I mean, I can obviously see the differences in their faces, obviously, but I just can't. It's hard. I don't know why it's just hard for me. They all seem to be similar stature, similar body type. Like, it's just hard for me to kind of pinpoint. So let me know in the comments. Like, if I really react to a scene, let me know who I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put names to faces as fast as possible. Hey. Is that Danielle that just did that move? Hey. One thing about high groups, they gonna dance. They are dancing. Hey, hey, y'all better, hey man. Hey, this one is she dancing. There's one of them that has a vocal tone that I really like. The industry is in trouble though, because these girls, Hybe is killing it with the girl groups this year. Come on, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, these girls are sick. They are sick. The label knew what they were doing with the lyrics, though. I feel like. Superstars. So that was NewJeans with Cookie. So let's unpack that. Song is a bop. The beat is crazy, very unique and refreshing for the industry. They're giving me 90s vibes, old school girl group, you know what I'm saying? They're giving me the TLC. They're giving me, I don't know, they're just giving me all of that old school energy. They have a lot of confidence. You wouldn't know ages if you just saw, I mean, obviously they look young, but I mean, just the way that they carry themselves dance-wise and the talent. They look like veterans in terms of that aspect, but it's obvious to tell that they are so young. This is how I feel about this. I feel like a lot of K-pop fans are, okay, well, first of all, the context of the song, I'm gonna be real, like, for me, I don't know, maybe it's just Western music, but when I first see the lyrics and I'm tying it to the context of the song, I am getting innuendos of things that won't be mentioned, but I am. It's just what I'm used to hearing in Western music, and so I definitely don't think it was an accident or a misunderstanding. I feel like there's no way you can tell me that you're writing a song with these types of lyrics in it and you don't know what people, especially on this side of the world, are going to think when they hear it. So that's the first thing. I mean, let's just keep it real here. You know, I'm not saying that to knock down anybody, you know, none of the producers or the writers, definitely not the girls themselves, because they're just performing, and you know, they're just performing what they're given, and they're absolutely killing it. But I also don't like the fact that people are saying they're not going to support their girls because of what the label is doing, what the producers are doing, what the writers are doing. That's only hurting the girls, first of all. And then secondly, is I feel like a lot of K-pop fans are hypocrites. Like, you know, even me, like, I have to look at myself and be like, you know, most of these Western artists, they debut young. You know what I'm saying? We got, if you just talk about rappers, like, you know, out here, there are rappers that are 17, 18, 16, and they're coming out talking about killing people and death, homicide, and drugs and all that stuff. What's the difference? You know, that's okay. That's cool to most people. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. There's no issue. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, you have to keep the same energy. I feel like I do understand the discomfort that people have with the lyrics and the context of what's going on combined with the fact that the members of the groups are minors. But I mean, also in the K-pop world, I mean, my whole thing is just keep the same energy. You can't, you know, there are some boy groups that have come out in the last couple years, I won't say names, that have had members that are minors and that have made songs that are suggestive and people haven't said a word. You know what I mean? And so now those same people have problems with NewJeans. And I get it. I get where it comes from, but where was that energy when this group debuted 2-3 years ago with the minor and they were making suggestive songs then? So that's my thing. My thing is just like, I just want people to keep the same energy. And I think it's on fans as well too, to like know who you're listening to. Like, I understand that I'm listening to a bunch of minors. You know what I'm saying? I support their talent and I separate the song from the context. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a gray area. This is just my opinion. I think they're super, super talented. I hope that they don't receive, it sounds like they're doing really well on the charts and everything, but I hope that they don't receive negativity and backlash for this because the girls are not at fault. That's my biggest thing. Like, if you're gonna chastise someone, don't chastise the girls because they have to do what they are told. Again, they're trying to live their dreams. So I feel like they should be supported. But again, I just feel like a lot of people need to have the same energy. Obviously, I understand the whole like, oh, in K-pop there have been minors debuting for years and generations and stuff like that. But you know, there can be a discomfort when you have songs like this. Again, I just think it's about what you're used to as well, because like I said, I'm in Western music. It's probably not as big of a shock to us, just because there's so much of that type of stuff. You know, like I said, there are 15, 16, 17-year-old rappers coming out talking about, you know, their first, you know, just vulgar stuff, and people don't bat an eye. So I think it's kind of like, you know, it's also kind of cultural as well. So I don't know. I don't condemn anyone for thinking a certain way. I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I think it is on the fans as well to be respectful and understand that they're listening to minors. Like, just because, you know, like, you can listen to a song and just like the song. I don't understand Korean, but I like Korean music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some songs I don't know the lyrics to. I just like the song. I like the beat. I like the cadence. I like the vibe. I like the choreo. Like, obviously, you do want to understand what's going on with different songs, but I think it is on fans to not have respectful minds, if that makes sense. But you also do want to see the agencies and the you know, you do want to see them handle these minors more. I think what makes it worse too is that the whole group are minors, as far as I know. So I think that makes it worse. But yeah, I mean, I can't really say much except that I support the talent here. Again, that was a bop. I do see where people are coming from with the song itself, but yeah, I mean, I want to continue to move forward as a fan and just kind of watch how they're handled over the next, you know, half of a year, a couple months or so, and just see where it goes from that. But I don't necessarily agree with writing off the girls and not supporting them because you don't necessarily agree with the agency. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a tough situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, so now we've got Attention, their Be Original 4K. Again, these tend to get blocked, but hopefully it doesn't. So let's see if we can get through it. with attention. Again, I mean, I understand all sides of the argument. I mean, I support the girls. I support the girls, but I also have common sense to know who I'm listening to. I know that I'm listening to minors. So my outlook on the music is not the same as if I was listening to a bunch of 25, 26-year-olds. It's just not the same. And I think that that's on the listener too. Like, again, the fans, you should know who you're listening to. That part is not on the agency. You should know who you're listening to. But I am interested to see how they're going to market them moving forward. I do want them to, right now it seems to be still cutesy and still, again, outside of the lyrics, the end cookie, the song sounds itself and everything seems to be not too mature for them. Again, I do have issue with some of the lyrics on the cookie. I know people are saying it's a mistranslation, so I don't want to sit here and just condemn because I don't know Korean. So those lyrics though are a little wild. But again, the talent level is there. I see 5 stars. Again, I need to get better with names and faces, but just everything just gives me refreshing and natural here. And I feel like that was by design. Again, I just hope that we've been getting a lot of cancellations of pure talent over the last year of K-pop because of this issue and that issue, and I just hope that we can just kind of put a stop to it so we can continue to see the best artists at their best with all of their members. You know what I mean? So I think the talent is there. I'm super intrigued in what they're going to sound like moving forward and everything like that. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And till next time.